What's going on, everyone? It's time for a show review. So last night, my younger brother and I went to Budweiser Stage in Toronto, August 16th, 2023, to go see Mastodon, Gojira, and Lorna Shore. So, what did I think about it? Well, it was my second time seeing Lorna Shore. First time with Will Ramos, I think his name is, as the vocalist. They were super heavy, and I love the sound at but at the amphitheater. It just made the set even more powerful and better sounding. It was really good. Too bad they didn't do like a 45-minute set or something, because I think that's where they hit their stride. Look like they're just getting into the groove, and then they had to stop. But a lot of movement, a lot of good entertaining uh, aspects of it, and overall, they're always just fun to see live. So, yeah, they did not play to the Hellfire. They did do Sun Eater or whatever it is. That one I like, and they did the 3-part songs, whatever. And yeah, so they did have a pretty heavy set, and it was pretty weird because most of it, the next two bands are like progressive metal bands, so it's a little odd, but yeah. I'm gonna give Lorna Shore a 4 out of 5. I just want them to play longer, and maybe for Will Ramos to do some more of his crazy guttural vocal fooling aroundness and stuff. That would have been more interesting. Well, yeah. Next up was Gojira. Now, this is the fifth time I've actually seen Gojira live. So, yeah, I've noticed in the last few years, though, they kind of pack the good stuff at the front, and then they have some filler and some not so alright songs to close off with. Yeah, they started off great. They had some really cool visuals in the background on like the screens and stuff like that, and they had some pyro, fire, and stuff like that too. So to enhance the concert experience, it was a lot of fun. Now, when I first saw these guys, I saw them on like a midday bill of like at an old festival in Toronto, Heavy Dio, and then yeah, but then I seen them like open for Slayer in a club before, and then mainly just festival appearances after that. This is my first time seeing them do longest time, I think, doing a like a hour long set. Maybe the second time I've seen them do it, but yeah, yeah, most of their songs are good. They played a lot of decent ones, and I was pretty impressed with that. And they even played some of their newer stuff. Now, I actually like Fortitude, the new albums, the latest album, so I was pretty pleased with that. And yeah, and they closed off on something interesting. It's not like their biggest hit or anything. It's just the song they like to play, and you can tell that. You can see the passion in them, and the artistry really comes alive when they do things like that. And yeah, that's one thing I love about Gojira live and stuff. They do things the way they want to. They don't do it like the standard show setup way, and they always keep it unique, and they always keep a good hearty show going. So yeah, that was a lot of fun and a really good set. They're getting a 4.5 out of 5. I wish they kind of added maybe L'Enfant Sauvage. That's more stuff off that album. I think they only played one song off it, and that's my favorite album by them. Same with The Way of All Flesh. They kind of stayed away from those ones, but I know they played most of that stuff to death. So it's good to see a little change, but just personal preference mainly. And then finally, Mastodon came on. Now, it's been a while since I listened to Mastodon, but then I recently got Crack the Sky and got me back into Mastodon. Mastodon's a really well deserving band. They know how to write really interesting, intricate songs, and their weird imagery and stuff always comes through. Like the visuals and stuff on the on the screens for their set was very trippy. It was like I ate a whole pile of mushrooms and then was like looking at them, but maybe I should have done that. Oh well. um, yeah, they did. They were way heavier too. They definitely amped up the heaviness for this. And last time I saw them, they did more of a prog rock set, and it was kind of slow and dull. But that was back in like 2016, 2017. This is my third time seeing them, so yeah. But they were still really good. They definitely amped up the heaviness. They had flames and stuff too, and they even had a big ogre looking dude come out near the end and stuff. A lot of good fun stuff, and they definitely deserve the upgrade a venue, because a lot of people are underestimating metal these days. Like almost every show I've been to has been upgraded to a bigger venue these days. So yeah, but that's what happens on the world ship. People that need crazy stuff to even out their lives, and people fail to recognize that. But yeah, anyways, back to the show. um Mastodon is has been quite the purveyors, I guess you could say, in the prog metal world. They're definitely ever so building up. They're like Deftones. Well, Deftones had like a lull in their career, but like Mastodon's just been going up, 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 and they're still climbing, and they're just about to reach that crest. And it's going to be great to see them. They're one of the few bands that are probably going to be able to push the metal scene, keep it in the mainstream spotlight. We're going to get more of those sooner or later coming through, and pushing it, like them, Lamb of God, and some of the Parkway Drive and stuff are just going to be pushing it, and eventually we'll get there to the next big one. We're just building up to the next big crest of the new big mainstream bands, because like all the headliners and stuff, especially at festivals this year, it's just been watered down to the point where it gets a little old. So but yeah, Mastodon, really good, really good. They get a 4.5 out of 5 too. They definitely played a lot of Megalodon this time, and Blood and Thunder stuff was pretty decent, or Leviathan, sorry. And then Blood and Thunder and Crack the Sky. They played a lot more of their new stuff, which I wasn't really familiar with, but that's just me. So overall, really good, fun show. And if you have a chance, definitely go check them all out live, because I haven't really seen a really bad show this year yet. So they're all bringing their A game. So the whole show experience, I give it like a 4.5. Nah, maybe a 4 out of 5. But yeah, overall, still it was a really good and better than I was expecting it to be honest. So yeah. But that's it for this one. I'll link all the bands I talked about down below, so you check them out if you're interested and want to hear what I'm talking about. They're down below. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's where I have tons of pictures and videos of the show on there. I'll link that down below. And check out my TikTok at Live Music Maniac. There's more videos and stuff on there too. So yeah, all that will be linked down below. Don't forget to support the bands you like. Buy their merch, buy their music. Go see them live, live a little, and yeah, because to me, there's nothing better than live music in this whole world. So my favorite thing in the world. So that's why I listen to 2,000 different bands and constantly go to shows. So yeah, but make sure you do all that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Next show I'm going to is actually on Tuesday in Toronto at the Opera House, Camelot with Battle Beast and Exandria. So if you're there, make sure you come by and say hi. But yeah, but if not, let me know what shows you're going to in the comments and in the near future, and let me know if there's any bands you want me to check out. I think I should check out live, and anything else. So till then, rock on.